This is a spectrum analyzer. The x-axis shows frequencies measured in hertz. The y-axis shows the amplitude or loudness of the sound. Let's play a single note on a piano and see what it looks like. You can see that the sound of the piano is actually a combination of several frequencies and is actually very complex. This is a cello playing the same note. We can hear that they are playing the same note, and we can tell that one is a piano and the other one is a cello. How is this possible? Every sound in nature and music consists of two elements, fundamental frequency and harmonics. The fundamental is the one with the lowest frequency, so in the case of the piano, this is the fundamental. These vibrations with higher frequencies are called harmonics. Let's superimpose the spectrum graph for piano and cello. Remember, they're playing the same note. Notice that the fundamental frequency is the same for both. It is the fundamental frequency that tells our brain what note is being played. On the other hand, the harmonics look very different for piano and cello. You can think of harmonics like fingerprints. That's how we can recognize sounds, including human voices. Let's see this in action. If I cut the harmonics of the piano and leave only the fundamental, we get this. If I cut out the harmonics of the cello, we get this. They sound pretty much the same, right? Without fingerprints, harmonics, we cannot tell which one is cello and which one is piano. Now let's try the opposite. Let's cut out the fundamental on piano and leave only the harmonics. Now let's try the same thing for the cello. We can easily identify them and we can still tell what note they are playing. Knowing what fundamentals and harmonics are and how to work with them will broaden your horizons when you're mixing. Example, if you had a bass line going under the cello, they are both very powerful in the low register, so there is a risk that you could end up with a muddy mix. But if you cut the fundamental of the cello, you can still hear it as a cello. They don't clash anymore, and actually now you can even turn up the volume of the cello if you want to, because the two are not competing anymore. Fundamentals and harmonics is a fascinating topic that you will see again and again in your musical journey. It pertains to everything from equalizers to acoustics, from arranging to instrument design, and it will be an important part of our arsenal as we learn how to mix awesome music.